Good morning, professor and classmates. It's a pleasure to greet you. Let me introduce myself. I am Javier Orlando González Junco, a student of a specialization in senior management and professional in insurance design. Today, I'm sharing my points in view regarding Manat Haspal proposition according to the document hydrocarbon and the importance of the ocean cases in countries of Andes. A crisis in the feed industrial on hormone, which is not just an energy price problem, but a strategic challenge for India's economic and strategic security. The main central argument in the reality in the incredible form in the market is exposing the country to vulnerable state effect in the entire economy, with consequences mainly in sectors like tourism, transportation, industries, such as aluminum, petrochemicals, steels, agriculture, trains, fertilizers, and essential services like home energy consumption, banking, and logistics. From my point of view, it's evident that the planet is changing due to overall impacts. Development is the only institution and the source of our energy. However, the exploration of light in the emission of first generation economic, political, environmental, and social impacts. I think that the new renewable energy source, such as solar and wind, contribute more responsibly to sustainable development, which possibly affects different sectors. Regarding Manat Japan extensions, they are accurate. I believe they fall into fourth key dimension. First, economy fragility. The direct relationships within our price in the current account deficit show that Indian count keep clearing on single super short. The pressure on the roof within in the country currency and the balance of payments is in remnant energy is both in economic input and factor on financial stability. Second, the social and political impact. The mention of liquefied petrol gas as cooking food for hundreds of millions of households highlights that energy crisis and abstract, but affects them everyday life. It can be said that energy policy becomes social policy since an interruption in the insight in the procession of this fall directly impacts the most vulnerable sectors on the country. I think that globally, this is one of the biggest factors, since many households, like industries, dependent on the direct and negative scenarios, with these full ones lead to economic shutdown. Third, need for a structural transformation. The idea of a sovereignty premium is poverty and resilience. India must be willing to invest more into diversification and energy transition, even if it means it can initial costs. Decarbonization is not just in climate global, but a national security strategy. Harkin can see in Manat Haspal writing words that is representing dependency of in the carbons with dependency on critical minerals or important technologies will be repeating the same mistake and different areas. Fourth, supplier diversification. I think that India should not only diversify suppliers but also with a strong strategic partnerships for the energy sector, possibly with Asia and with emerging players like Latin America and Africa, which will win the round for maneuvers in crises like the one is the Strait of Hormuz, which is an important point for the full transition. Therefore, I agree that the energy developments India's needs involve strengthening reserves, diversify supplies, and uncertain the transition to clean energy. But they should also have a vision of technologies sovereign and domestic industrial capacity. I think Manat Jaspal correctly points on the time transition must be managed carefully. Country shows always represents on dependency with another. Clean energy technologies require critical minerals, advanced manufacturing, and resilient supply chains. Therefore, governments need to invest in not just in renewable generation, but also in nation technical capacity, research, infrastructure, and industrial development.